Sparks will ignite the global map during Metal Wars. That's gonna be our topic for today, guys. What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Sorin, and today we're gonna take a look at the brand new announcement for the global map for the summer Clan Wars campaign. I'm a bit late to the party of this. Was released about 2 or 3 days ago. Sorry for that. So this is gonna be a Clan Wars. As you can see, we're gonna have the basic rewards, the tier 10 reward tanks, the chieftains, 907 VK, but we're gonna take a look at this in a moment. So we're gonna have this Clan Wars from the June 29th through July the 13th, so this means about a 2-week time, so you can actually do a lot of work. As you can see, as you'll see in the video later, we're gonna have again the workshop where you can craft some tier 8 and 7 premium vehicles. But first of all, let's enjoy the video. Ooh, that is nice. Get ready. Metal Wars. I like the animation. Ooh, look how many 279E. It will remain the same, of course. Destroy. Obtain. Okay, so those are gonna be the rewards for the campaign. So if you're gonna, actually I'm gonna explain this after the video. Those are the rewards, which actually I like Wargaming for these animations and the effort and the time which they put in their video. It's really nice. Oh, this is a nice skin, a nice style. This is just a good like scenario for a chieftain, just playing cooldown on a ridge line. One to one beat. 1-to-1 beats in the bond shop for 15,000 bonds, same as M60. Try your lucky at the auction. Yes, to get those tier 10 rewards vehicle, you need to win the auctions. Then look at this skin. This style actually. Is it a style or a skin? Let's see. Yeah. I guess it's a style. Let's take a look and see. So the main reward of this event is one of the 6 tier 10 vehicles available for selection, which 2 of them are available for bonds. 15,000 bonds to get either an M60 or a 1-to-1B. I got the M60. I bought it for 15,000 bonds, and well, Wargaming announced that this year they're gonna change the bond shop. They're gonna add or replace some new vehicles. So hopefully we're gonna get something like a T95E6 or maybe a VK. That's gonna be pretty nice of them. But hey, you need to have a lot of bonds to auction for this thing. For example, last campaign you needed something like 30,000 bonds to get yourself the chieftain. So this summer I think is going to be something like 36-37k ish bonds to get yourself a chieftain. So yeah, that's a bit expensive. That's a lot of bonds, you know. Well, the workshop, it's what is it? How can I call it? After you finish a battle, you're gonna get some scraps, and with those scraps you can actually produce yourself some premium tanks. Just like we had last campaign, we had scrap, we had some components which you had to make. I believe for me to get the T23E3 I needed something like 40-ish battles or something like that. It was, well, I had to play two, three times a day for the next 2 weeks to do so, but unfortunately for this event I'm not able to play because I'm gonna move. And well, I will not have my PC with me, unfortunately. But hey, what can I do? I cannot have them all, right? Well, so for this summer's campaign, we're gonna have the SU-12244, which is available in the shop as well, in the in-game shop. We're gonna take a look at the rewards later. Actually, I'm gonna pin the I'm gonna put here a sticker with time, where I'm gonna actually tell you my opinion about all of those rewards. Okay, let's jump to the more possibilities and rewards for players. Okay, we're gonna have Guardian of Crown 3D styles and the Damascus steel 2D style, bonds and everything. Okay, the workshop we're gonna have. You're gonna get gold for playing there and placing your clan placing into a good place. For example, I don't remember what was last year, but I remember in top 1000 you were actually able to get like 20,000 gold for the clan treasury or something like that. I don't remember really well, but I remember top 1 clan had something like 300,000 gold plus the multiplier, which was, oh my god. Moreover, participant will be able to make premium. Okay, that's really interesting. That's actually rewarding for playing the game mode and spamming gold, because that's what you do in Clan Wars. You spam gold because you have more chance to penetrate and win. So everyone who's gonna have a position of 8,000, actually top 8,000 players are gonna have a chance to bid for the reward vehicles, and well, those 8,000 players are gonna be ranked for fame points, which are the main currency of the Clan Wars. You fight, you get fame points, and with those fame points you can buy, for example, new rewards such as days of premium, bonds, styles, and what else we have over there. We're gonna take a look at that in a moment. Okay, there are gonna be 1,000 new vehicle for the auction shop, so that's gonna be another 1,000 Clan Wars reward tanks, such as chieftains. We're gonna have more chieftains on the battlefield, and well, I know 7s. Top 10 players are gonna get the Damascus steel, which is I believe it's for 279E, and well, top 4,000 players are gonna receive this style, which was shown in the video. This one is gonna be for top 4,000 players for the T95 chieftain, but keep in mind that it's gonna be only the style. You're not gonna get the style and the vehicle if you're gonna place top 4,000, so keep that in mind. As you can see over here, it says that you're not gonna receive the style and the vehicle. You're just gonna receive the style for placing for top 4,000. Rewards for playing who achieve ranks. You're gonna have those interesting badges, which I never got one. Metal Wars hero for being a top 10% clans. Okay, this is the style, really nice for the chieftain. It's a 3D style. Oh, that's pretty sexy indeed. And the steel, the Damascus steel, which actually looks pretty interesting. It's kind of shiny. I don't really know. There's like only a picture, but looks really interesting, in my opinion. Commemorative medals. Some nice medals over here, which I believe you're gonna get in your service records, and some decals. Okay, a vehicle that can be produced in the workshop, the SU 12244. actually we're gonna switch to our game and take a look, and we're gonna take a look in the game. So yes, the SU-12244, which you can actually buy it from the tech tree, which is roughly 6,750 gold. So yeah, it's a tier 7 tank destroyer, Russian tank destroyer, with a really nice DPM of a shy of 3,000 stock base. Well, you can, if you don't want to get this tank, actually let me tell you my first opinion about this tank. Well, for me this vehicle is some kind of a combination of SU-122S or the SU-152 Tech 3 variant with a 122mm boomstick, combined with the SU-100M, the armor and the DPM. But as you can see, compared to an SU-152, what is it, tank destroyer, like this, not this, compared to this with let's remove this, all of those, okay, like that, current crew 100%, so configuration. The SU-152 with the 122mm has actually better DPM of, well, roughly 300, 250 more, but that's because this thing doesn't have armor. This thing has more armor and it's more of a frontal assault brawler, I believe. Yes, this tank is versus tier 6 versus tier 7, you don't give an F about them. You just use your frontal armor to bounce stuff. You have 90 meters of frontal armor, and well, 4 degrees of gun depression, well, that's pretty sad. If you want to customize this tank and update to the max, well, I believe your DPM, you can boost it up to 3600, so for a tier 7 that's gonna be that's gonna be not bueno for the enemies. Moreover, this thing has really nice concealment while stationary, and well, that's pretty much it for this tank. Moving on to the Type 62, this is a Chinese premium light tank. Well, I believe that's no, well, that's not the onlyest light tank. There is the M41D. I almost forget about it because, well, let's take it serious. That thing doesn't really meet the matchmaking. I mean, people just bought it. I don't think people even bought it, but hey, if you have one, I believe it's gonna stay in your garage for collecting dust or something like that. But this thing has a solid what is it, solid mobility, 20 horsepower per ton. Not the best compared to a Lancer, but still, you have 60 kilometers an hour top speed, you got a really nice traverse speed, and, well, light tank concealment. Moreover, this thing has 2050 DPM, which seems pretty solid for a tier 7, and it has 220 meters of hit pen, which I believe it's pretty nice to engage tier 8 opponents, heavy opponents, or maybe tier 9 some mediums. And also this thing has a really nice 300 meters view range, which I believe is pretty good for a light tank. Moving on to the Lancer. This thing is actually a tank which I really want to get because well, it's well, good medium in my opinion. 320 alpha damage. It's lacking penetration for tier 8 premium tank, but hell, yeah, the gun handling is pretty decent in my opinion. 2100 DPM, 0.636 dispersion, really nice, minus 10 degrees of gun depression. It's really good for working lead shrines, and so on. Some armor which can eventually protect you, but not really often. And well, the mobility is just really nice. Also, this thing has quite some camo, so it's pretty decent, and also 380 meters view range to work with your opponents. Moving on, the tank which I have in my garage, the Canavan Action X. This vehicle, I got it for roughly 5 million credits in the auction shop, not auction, in the black, what is it, the Black Friday, yeah, sorry, auction. And well, what can you say? I enjoy the gun handling of this vehicle. For me, it's not working the best. Sometimes it feels really derpy, even though it has 0.31 Actually, hold on. Okay, configuration. Okay, I was thinking that it has my setup on it, but well, it's a stock. Actually, it's a standard kind of action is. So it has a 0.31 accuracy, which actually can be sometimes tricky in my opinion. After about 150 battles, I felt like it doesn't feel like 0.31. It has really nice DPM for a heavy tank, 2440 base, which can bring it up to 2800, 2900, even 3000 I believe, but I'm not sure about that. And solid minus 10 degrees of gun depression and really nice turret armor of 254 millimeters thickness. By the way, this tank is actually getting penetrated while cooldown in the turret ring over here. You have this weakness over here, where you can actually get pretty much penetrated by 230-ish, 250-ish milliliters of penetration. Also, this thing is really weak against hit rounds, and also have a cupola which you can hide while cooldown. But hey, let's go back to our comparison. So in my opinion, the Lancen is gonna be like the best thing to choose, because I don't know, for me, because I really need to train my the Swedish line, Swedish medium lines, and I don't know, I just felt like it's a good tank. That's what the majority of people which have it say. That is a really nice tank. You have really nice gun depression to work glitch lines and everything, and also have some solid alpha damage for a medium tank at tier 8. So yeah, that's gonna be our rewards. And by the way, keep in mind that if you're gonna get the SU-150, no, the SU, what was it? The SU-122-44, keep in mind that that thing is gonna have 4 crew members. Not 5, just like you have on SU-152, for example. This thing has 2 loaders, but the SU-122-44, oh my god, there's so many numbers, have only 4 crew members, so only has 1 loader, so that's pretty limiting factor. But hey, what can you do? Not much really. Let's go back to our web page, to the World of Tanks thingy. Okay, rewards available for exchange for personal fame points. The M60, as I said, I have this tank. I bought it for bonds. For it doesn't meet my playstyle. It's I don't know, more of a support sniping vehicle, such as a Leopard 1 or maybe a K91. I believe so. It doesn't really have ammo, but it has really nice gun handling and DPM. So yeah. What you can do with your fame points after you finish the Clan Wars, after actually on the 13th, if I'm not mistaken, yes, after July the 13th, you are gonna exchange your fame points, which you earned while fighting on the global map. You're gonna get a chance of getting styles. Are you gonna get them for bonds? Not bonds, for fame points. This thing got this thing is from last campaign, the graphite for the 907. This thing looks really nice. Fire, Conqueror, Vanquisher. I have some of them, but not those ones because they were so expensive. Actually, lightning. Oh my god, this for I7 looks gonna be juicy. Juicy. You're gonna get some camouflage for summer, winter, desert. Some other rewards. Crew books for, is it 100,000 experience? Ooh, that's not gonna be really nice. Female crew members. Yes, I remember correctly, I bought 2 female crew members because they're pretty good. You get, I believe it's brothers in arms or sixteen, something like that, but still they are really nice to get. Up to 3,000 bonds, in my opinion, doesn't really worth it to go for the 3,000 bonds. You just bought something like 1,600, 1,700, not just move to the next stuff which you wanna get, because they're gonna get like really expensive. You need something like roughly like 40-50,000 fame points to get them, but It's still not really worth it in my opinion. Well, it's your fame points, you can't do anything you want with them, but me, which I had something like 10,000 fame points, I just got myself some days of premium, some emblems, some bonds, some female crew members, and some styles. So I bought more items. Moving on, you're gonna get 3,003,050 credits. In my opinion, this doesn't really worth it. You can just farm something like 6 hours, no, not 6 hours, let me be, with credit boosters and premium tanks, you're gonna get those things in like, I don't know, 2-3 hours of playing. Or if you're a super unicum and play Scorpion G's, Progettos, EPRs, you're gonna get this thing in like, let's say like 90 minutes, 100 minutes in a frontline match. Oh man. So yeah, credits are not really worth it because, well, it's game currency. You can just get premium time and just farm some credits. In my opinion, that's gonna be like the best thing. So the premium, I believe they're gonna be good for me because I'm a free to play. Directives, well, you can buy them or you can just earn them, or you know, in my opinion, that they don't really worth it as well. I have a lot of them and don't need them. The emblems are really nice. They're pretty cheap. They're like 20 fame points or something like that, or 100, 125, don't really remember, but they're pretty cheap, and I really like the 120 kilometer thing and the no artillery sign. Moving on, you have the personal reserves, and well, I believe that was something like it wasn't credit boosters, let me tell you. Yes, it wasn't credit boosters, it was only tank experience, crew experience, and some free experience. That's all. No credit boosters. But well, what can I say? This campaign might have credit boosters or might not. Time will tell. Also, clan rewards. As you can see, clans will receive 8 million gold for treasuries. However, will give a multiplayer up to 7 to 10. Yes, top clans are gonna get 8 million gold to share between each, and also you're gonna have the multiplier. The higher up in the league you are, the better is the multiplier, so you get more gold for playing this. So yeah, that's pretty much our topic for today. Metal Wars, well, Clan Wars. I'm pretty positive about it. Well, sadly I cannot play because, as I said, I have to move, but I really like the rewards. I believe they are better. Actually, no, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not giving my opinion fully. Last campaign you had the rewards, the IS5, the KV KTTS, the tier 8 chieftain. Well, it's not really a chieftain because it's pretty bad. And we also have the T23E3, which were iconic clan wars reward tanks. These ones are just plain premium tanks. So yeah, tell me your opinion down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you legends in the next one. Bye bye.